to know. Once upon a time, 4 monks decided to meditate silently, without speaking for 2 weeks. They lit a candle, as a symbol of their practice, and began to meditate. By nightfall on the first day, the candle flickered, and then went out. The first monk said, "Oh no, the candle is out." The second monk said, "Aren't we not supposed to talk?" The third monk said, "Why must you two break the silence?" The fourth monk laughed and said, "Ha ha, I am the only one who didn't speak." Each monk broke the silence for a different reason, each of which is a common stumbling block to meditation. The first monk became distressed by one element of the world, the candle, and so lost sight of the rest. The second monk was more worried about rules than the meditation itself. The third monk let his anger at the first two rule him. And the final monk was lost in his ego. The 4 monks have each broken their silence, for an altogether different reason. But another side is in the fact that the fourth monk spoke at all. Had he simply maintained his silence, he would have been successful in his endeavor. But if he had, in all likelihood, the other 3 would have probably continued to argue, and not even noticed his silence. Many people who are like the fourth monk think that if they are doing something good, and no one is watching or noticing them, they might as well not be doing it at all. They believe that the reward is not in the effort, but in the recognition. It is clear from the story that none of the monks are spiritually ready to perform the difficult silent meditation. Unfocused and easily distracted by their surroundings, the burnt-out candle, and the conversations of themselves, they all fail to reach their aim of meditating in silence for 2 weeks. The moral of the story is to plan thoroughly, and be solidly ready, before embarking on an action. Focus your mind constantly in reaching your aim, and the objective will be reached, no matter how hard it is. How many times have you noticed how sometimes we end up doing exactly what we advise others not to? This may stem from us thinking that we are better, more competent, or knowledgeable than others. Confidence is good, but being overconfident can lead to errors in judgment. Giving advice and showing others the path is great, provided we walk it ourselves. It should not matter to us whether the person takes our advice or not. When we actually want others to heed our advice and they don't, we often feel it has been a waste of time, and feel a frown, vowing that we will never waste our breath again. We forget that decision is not ours to make. Your choice was to give the advice. It is up to the other to accept or reject it. When there is ego that comes into play, there is unhealthy competition, and that rarely works. Wanting to be the best is great, but if it's at the cost of others, no matter what, we may need a rethink. Each monk in the story thought he was better than the other, and therefore, they all let go of the path they needed to adhere to, and lose sight of their goal. The purpose of the entire practice was lost. Rather than focus on what they were meant to do, they shifted focus onto what the others were doing, and how to correct them. They all had different reasons, but each of the 4 monks shared his thoughts without filtering them, none of which improved the situation. Had there been a 5th, wiser monk, he would have remained silent and kept meditating. This way, he would have pointed out their mistakes without a single word, without breaking his own quest for better. Talking inevitably leads to embarrassing yourself. Listening leads to learning. The less you speak, the smarter you get. And maybe not quite coincidentally, the smarter you get, the less you speak. Maybe we're not meant to roam the world in a perpetual state of carefree, ignorant bliss. But we're also not mere rats in a maze. Thinking is good. Solving problems is useful. Overthinking problems is not. We all fail many times along the way, but like Zen, focus is a lifelong practice. If you focus on your goal being consistent, and without being distracted, you will certainly reach your goal. Thanks for watching the video. For more update to my new videos, press the bell icon. And please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to support my channel. Thank you.